fielder, Cameron Maben.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maben. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Carlos Correa comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for two.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Barrios is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number one with no score after a half an inning. Justin Verlander is on the mound for Houston in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Warriors, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, have you
Nelson.
seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Nelson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Here's a high pop-up. Altuve is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, right
Here's
fielder,
Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell
First cuts for him here with the
Ozuna.
bases open and 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. At the plate, George Springer.
Leading off
He'll
for the
lead it
Astros.
off here against Jose
The right
Barrios.
fielder, number 4, George
First
Springer.
pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Beautiful diving stop. It's in time.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now here it comes. Fastball too high, ball 4. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that's taken for strike one.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that misses, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros leave one We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Bautista.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. McCann has it, and he makes the throw to first. Bautista is retired, and there's one away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And I'm looking at the catcher. McCann can. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
Francisco Lindor is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball. And got fooled.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Verlander gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Javier Baez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Justin Bour.
Now in the box, Justin Bour. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Maben racing back at the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start the inning. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The pitcher number 35, Justin Verlander.
Justin Verlander swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Center fielder number 3.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Ozuna is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Verlander ready with another 0-2. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Jose Barrios. And Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Barrios is retired, and there's one away.
Center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Nelson. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Verlander's ready. Here he comes, 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Correa charging this one. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. 3 innings complete. Puerto Rico leads this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. He'll try to get it going here to begin the too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Now the pitch. Line hard to center field. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
1-2, here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming on is Ozuna. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bautista has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He drew a base on balls his first time up. In there at the knees, strike one.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Puerto Rico is out in front, 1-0. Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Marcell Ozuna.
Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike one.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
And a rather easy first out.
The batter, left fielder.
Stepping in, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Man, that is the cardinal sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Bautista is on his way home. Now the relay home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Javier Baez. He swings and grounds it to short. Correa up the middle. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. At the plate, Justin Bour. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Justin Bour.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball.
And this bounces on McCann, but a good block there as he's able to keep it close. A tag for one. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor gloves it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hard on the ground towards short. Lindor comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Harold, Dan, and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Stepping into the box, Justin Bour. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Justin Bour.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Maben. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot to right center as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher,
number 4.
Yadier Molina.
Catcher, Yadier
As he'll
Molina.
take a look at ball 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And Molina's aboard a base hit.
Now, that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Number 17, Jose Barrios.
Into the box, Jose Barrios, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Gurriel is there, and he'll bring this one in. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
The batter.
Ready
Center
once again,
fielder,
Kevin Kiermaier. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Nelson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Verlander pauses. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Carlos Beltran will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 15, Carlos Beltran.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cameron Maybin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is going to be a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball. Well, that's what you call a 2-strike approach. Anything close, you're swinging. This ball's out of the zone, but it's something he can handle. Don't leave it up to the umpire to make the call. If you can reach it, hit it.
Carlos Correa stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And there's ball 2 now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old...
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's George Springer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Popped up. Nelson is going to get there, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Heart of the order. Luke Gregerson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 44. Luke.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. set to deliver the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McCann corrals it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fouled straight back. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
0-2, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning coming up. Puerto Rico is on top 3-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good 10, straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez. Runners on first with 1 down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. in front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So no run. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Colin McHugh will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Bregman will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in once again.
Leading off for the Warriors, third baseman, Javier Baez.
Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Look into McCann. The 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he struck him out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Chopped weakly to the right, but that one rolls foul.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Again, a 1-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 4.
Yadier Molina will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Springer. And that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Warriors on top, 3-0. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he got him.
Center fielder number 3, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I love the pitch sequence. He shows him a pitch in the zone, then he throws him a slider out of the zone. He's owning him right now.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Home half. So coming to the plate, Edwin Diaz. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Edwin Diaz.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Curveball that time, not even close. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center as they move on top 4-0.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Into the box now. Nelson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
Fouled back. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again. 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. McHugh sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Way out in front. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Bautista. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. If the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Here's George Springer as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bautista is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this one sort of ends like we expected it to. The higher-ranked team gets the victory and continues to move up the Diamond Dynasty rankings.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victory.